I'm with Sophia and Izzy from Chevrons Netball Club. Their first game ever in the ENG Youth Netball Premier League under 14s, Northern Conference. First time you've ever been to an ENG event as a club. I have been sending plenty of emails, but this is the first one that's been replied to. But you've just played your first game in this very competitive league. It's a national league that brings together all the best teams in the country. You played Wyre Netball Club. Obviously, I don't believe you've played them before, so your expectation of what you were coming up against was null and void. It was just you're winging it, basically. Initially, let's talk about the first quarter. How did it go? What were you kind of trying to get used to within how they played? How did you try to change the game tactically to get back on top? So, who wants to answer that question? Sophia?
Yeah, I'll go.
Go on.
Well, we didn't really know what we were going into at first, but as soon as we saw the height of the players, we understood that we had to be a lot tighter on them than we usually are, because they use a lot of overhead passes, overs and everything, and the height of their goal shooter as well. We had to switch around people. We had like 4 subs just in that first quarter, because of the height of her, different people and how they would deal with it. Yeah,
it's tough, isn't it? Because yes, you can double mark. Yes, you can maybe, I don't know, be more physical or disrupt their gameplay as much as you can, but you can't reduce someone's height.
Once it gets down on that main quarter, that's it, because you can only do so much to stop it from getting into that big goal shooter. It's a lot easier just to like lob the ball over for her. Yeah. So that's what those made me do it.
As players, especially in the first quarter, because the second quarter you did chip away at them and get back into it. In the first quarter, how were you feeling? Were confidence levels? Is it kind of one of those ones where you think, you know what, we can't stop this, or is it a bit of a slog when you're in that situation? What is it like?
I think we knew that we were going to have to try and dig away at them, and we knew that we maybe didn't have a chance of winning. We tried to shorten the goal difference as much. Yeah. No one got their heads down, I think. Like, we were still all positive. Yeah. Because we've never played someone like this before, so everyone was excited to come down anyway. Yeah.
Second quarter, you did get back into it. Give us an idea of why that was. Was it a tactical change? Was it an attitude change? Was it because you had kind of understood how they played and could manage it a bit better in the second quarter? What was it?
I think it was the nerves in the first quarter, because obviously it's a long way to travel and we don't know who we're playing against. And when you walk in and you see them and they're like massive, you get a bit like, you get really frantic. There's a lot of mistakes in the first quarter. But after that, I think we tidied it up a bit. Even though like there was still some mistakes that you could have like stopped happening, we did tidy it up a bit, and that's what brought it back a bit.
Yeah, and Chevrons are known to be very slow at starting.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Not a good thing in this league, I can assure you.
We tried to work on it, we're getting there-ish, but we've known to be a lot better in the second quarter, whereas the game progresses.
Yeah.
So overall, performance levels, where does that rate between your worst ever performance as a team and your best ever performance? Where did you reckon that leans itself to?
I think it's kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
Because we didn't play our best. Because I think we would have had a good chance of winning if we didn't play our best. But
let's talk about that. So playing them again, if you were to play them again at some point next season, because you won't play them again in this league situation, you only play them once every. Is that a team you feel you can compete with and can get the better of?
Most of our starting 7 wasn't here because obviously Sophia's injured.
I did notice.
She'd be our starting. She'd be our circle defence. We'd have to like bring in people from other clubs that we have never played with.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that was quite hard.
And why is that? Just injuries and stuff.
Surgery for me.
Yeah. Nightmare.
It's just people not being able to get here because of the priorities and stuff.
Yeah.
Some people, most of our team is dedicated to netball, and we do have the off-you for football or hockey. So them just sorting out their priorities.
Hopefully they'll be back next time we play the Sophia. They'll be back.
Yeah, for the December one, I'll be back.
Yeah.
If you're playing, the former under 13s Northern champions next.
She stalks everyone's Instagram.
They come third at a national level, so they were beaten against Turnford, and they beat CD Phoenix in the third and fourth playoff. So you're playing against, and they beat Eagles in their quarterfinals game, but they're third nationally, but first at an under-13s level. New season, so no one's ever done this at an under-14s level before. Yes, you're going to have to prepare. How do you prepare for this next game? Is it more of a psychological preparedness?
We're just going to have to like keep our heads up and compare it to like the best team we've played.
Yeah.
So just think like, oh, you're going out to play like Leeds Athletics or Grange or something like that.
Yeah.
Because if you go out with that attitude, then you're going to play your best. Because obviously you won't win if you don't play your best. And if you go out thinking it's going to be easy and they're really hard, like a warm up, if you're looking.
Well, at least you know it's definitely not going to be easy.
Yeah. I've seen
At least you're living in a good reality here. You know where you're at. It's a tough game.
We just need to get into the girls' heads that we do have a chance of winning this. We always have a chance of winning.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it always starts off at 0-0.
Yeah.
What we try and think is that every quarter it refreshes. So we
Yeah.
try and
No, I agree. No, I 100% agree with you. If you're in the game, you can win the game. Simple as that. Expectations on yourself. You've got 9 games to play. Top 4 teams go through to the grand finals. Bottom 2 teams are eliminated from this league. Potentially next season at an under-15s level. Where would a successful... I know obviously winning it would be sick, but as a group, as a team, knowing where you play your netball, knowing what sort of teams you access at the moment, where would be a good position for you and a successful season for you if you was to...
get into qualifying and not be the bottom 2. But if we are the bottom 2, it's fine. I think we always have like that development.
So make a prediction now out of 10 teams, 10 teams, 10 teams.
Last time, I know that Grangetown came 4th last time.
Yeah.
And we've been thrashed by Grangetown once.
Yeah.
So 6th, 5th.
In our defence, we
Somewhere
won.
around
We
there.
was winning for 1 second. We got our first centre pass. So we always hold on to that.
Some way, 6th, 5th. Love to come into the top 4 to go to grand final.
Yeah.
But anything that's not the bottom 2, I think we'll be happy with.
Yeah.
Do you know what? We'll come back. You know, I think we'll have this done by April time. We'll reflect on this interview and see what prophecy has come true. Don't worry, we're not starting yet. But no, it's great talking with you. Natural, so we'll be talking with you again. We like the ones who talk a lot. But overall, you're happy and just looking forward to the Ellesmere Port game and it's going to give it your best shot.
We like playing netball, that's what we're going out to do. So.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice one. Well, great talking to you.
Thank you.
See you again in a couple of hours.